Jayden, what's it feel like to break open that first run on the first drive and kind of get the nerves settled a little bit?
It's fun. All spring, you work for the spring game, so to be able to show what you guys have done throughout the spring, it's a lot of fun, especially to start the game like that, get the intensity flowing.
Think nearly every one of your former teammates who got drafted this weekend, including specifically the defensive guys, when they were asked about who's a guy coming back to keep an eye out on, they all said you, and all the defenders said they hated going against you, and you're impossible to tackle, and all. What was it about? Go into your process a little bit of preparation last season, and what you think your role could be this season. When clearly you were annoying defenders in practice, we just didn't get to see it quite as much as you probably hoping during games.
My preparation coming in as a freshman was just, come in and work and be the best I could be every day. So scout team, that's where I was freshman year behind, Momo, Noah, good backs. So every day on scout team, I just went out there and, gave the defense work, gave them the best look so they could be ready on Saturday. But, coming in this year, I got a bigger role. Hopefully, I feel like I'm ready. I'm gonna keep working during this off season, keep doing what I can do to, step up.
Go back right, Brett.
And for you, obviously, last season I saw a couple explosive plays for you. The biggest one that stuck out to me was that Oregon State game. Seeing this again today with a more potential intricate role this season, do you feel like you have the potential to give that Oregon running back room a little bit of an extra boost heading into this season?
Yeah, I mean, we all feed off each other. And so obviously last year I was a third back and I try to take advantage of all the opportunities I got. This year I want to step into a bigger role. And, we just all feed off each other. Like I said, we got great backs. Ding's been killing it. And so we all, when one back does good, we all love that. And then we all want to do better than one another. So we feed off each other and we're a very talented room. And just going to the off season, we just have fun with each other. But yeah.
Go back row in the middle, and we'll go front.
Dier's only been here for a couple weeks now, but he was pretty impressive in that game. What have each of you thought about his performance in the game, but also the first impressions in camp so far?
You go first.
One thing about Dier, he's a hard worker. He's here every day at 6:15, trying to get in that playbook early every day. His first day here, he was excited. He came to me and said, "I love this," and I was like, "Yeah, we all do." He was like, "I love this though," but Dier is very very cheesy, very good person. He's definitely gonna be a great player later on. But today he played excellent, and he did this in practice, and it just related to the game. So.
Yeah, I second that. I mean, that's my guy. He reminds me a lot of me as a freshman mentally. He wants to get everything perfect. So I just have to remind him it's not going to be perfect when you freshman, you learning. But he's been killing it in practice. Everything you saw, he's been doing that in practice. And so we just can't wait to see him keep growing.
Front right, back left.
Well, can you tell us about the nickname Dink? Kind of where it comes from? Is that what you go by mainly? Is it more of a nickname? Where did that come from?
Dink came from youth league back at home, Forestville Falcons. I used to play linebacker, and I used to just hit people a lot, just swing around, and then everybody was like, "We're just gonna call him Dink." And then from there, like people don't even know me by Da'Jaun; they just call me Dink. So when I'm in public or when I'm just out, I just hear Dink. I don't even hear my real name. Sometimes I forget my real name.
Go back left, and then front.
Jayden, you've played with Bo and Dylan, and two guys that had total command of the offense. How would you describe the quarterbacks this season, specifically Dante and Austin? Just their understanding and the confidence of knowing the offense and leading this group.
They've both done a really good job. And obviously, I've been around Bo, been around Dylan, and they both emulate the communication part like perfectly, honestly. Even our young guys, Luke Moga, he's been doing a great job communicating. Brock Thomas does a great job communicating. So they're doing very good with that. And I'll say that's one thing this spring I saw them really get better at. Like, everyone knows exactly what's going on. If they see something wrong, they're checking it. And so they've done a great job, that entire room. And that's something you could tell they've definitely worked on because they've been killing it.
Here, and then last one.
Jane Rashad talked about how deep the room is, and obviously it is 7 deep. So we've seen you guys run some 20 and 21 before. It wouldn't be foreign by any means, but when you are that deep, have you guys incorporated more 20 and 21 this spring, with especially when the numbers are a little bit lower at tight end and Roger on the shelf for the time being? Like, do you see multi running back sets being something you guys are going to use more with the depth you got?
I mean, just in football nowadays, if you running back, you have to be able to play some receiver. And so us personally, that's what we push for, and we always want that. The more backs on the field, the happier we are. And so that's something we do focus on, just trying to make sure our pass catching abilities are very good. And so if we can incorporate that this season, would be great. And obviously we ran some in the game. We enjoy that, just getting two backs on the field. So if we can find chances too, I definitely think that we should.